Think sales tax is just a percentage at checkout? Every state has different rules, and getting it wrong can cost you thousands of dollars. I'm Monika Miles.
And I'm Bill Loew.
And we're Miles Consulting Group. And we're going to talk today about getting compliance right for sales tax. I mean, at the end of the day, sales tax compliance matters because you have to get the returns filed. You have to be in compliance with state tax laws. It might not be fun, but it's something that has to be done.
And it's very, very recurring. Every month, you're doing the same process of gathering data, preparing returns, submitting the returns, making payments. It's a lot of manual effort, and sometimes you feel it doesn't belong in your tax department. That's where we can step in and provide assistance.
And if you think about compliance, I mean, I think about it as you have to determine that you need to be filing in a state, right? You need to establish that you have nexus, when you have your start date, then you need to register. And then once you register, then you have to start collecting sales tax. Once you're collecting that sales tax, now you have to figure out how to remit it to the state. So you've registered, you've collected, you've remitted, and now you have to file the sales tax return. And all of that together is kind of what we call the compliance process and help clients with.
So our service and the value that we bring can vary depending on the size of the company. In larger companies that might have internal tax departments, preparing sales and use tax returns is a drain on a resource that may be used for a higher value within the organization. In smaller organizations, the resource may not exist to begin with. And so it needs to be done, and it needs to be done correctly. So you look to a resource like Miles Consulting to help and assist with that return preparation process.
We use a combination of software and what we call human eyes on the matter. There's a lot of great software companies out there that do sales tax compliance, but we feel that you really do need to have a set of human eyes on returns as well, because as everybody knows, it's kind of garbage in and garbage out. So you want to make sure somebody is monitoring that. We've seen time and time again where companies have a problem because a software company just promised them that you could set it and forget it. And we don't believe in set it and forget it. We believe in set it and keep monitoring it monthly, quarterly, as you're expanding. At the heart of it, sales tax compliance is about filing returns on a monthly, quarterly, or annual basis and getting the money to the jurisdiction that it belongs to. It's the recurring process of filing sales tax returns. Many of our compliance clients actually come to us having just used a sales tax software program in the past. And they've found that they really do need a set of human eyes on it to add that additional support to what they're doing.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we use software to prepare sales and use tax returns. But the added element is that we have visibility to the entire process and are able to add value and advise our clients throughout the entire compliance process.
Yeah, and as things might change for them too in their business.
That's right.
If client only uses software, oftentimes there's errors that occur, right? Things get miscoded, or if somebody's not watching it and there's changes in the business, they could go down a path and be filing incorrectly for a long time before anybody notices. And that's where we come in.
Yeah, because of our experience, we can quickly see where there may be issues in the compliance process.
And if returns don't get filed correctly, then you can open yourselves up to penalties and interest and underpayments and ultimately audits, and nobody wants an audit. So what happens if tax returns are done in error? I mean, that's always a problem because sales tax can be underreported, which can lead to interest and penalties and just a lot of additional work and expense that's just not necessary if you did it correctly the first time.
I've seen many instances where taxes are actually overreported. It happens on the use tax side where taxes get overreported, and then we are trying to backtrack and file claims for refund to get those monies back.
And software alone is not going to catch those kinds of issues for sure. So the bottom line is, in sales tax compliance, you can either be overpaying or underpaying, and you don't want to find yourself in either of those situations. So if you think there's any chance that you might have any type of compliance issues, give us a call.